All right, we are live. Good morning. Just getting to the trail. Once again, walking on the Wellston Trail. If you're coming in on the replay, thank you very much. Appreciate you very much. Another great day. Day 145 in a row of coming out and walking on a trail. And I am loving it. Juice, good morning. Welcome in. First one here this morning. Rainy, number 2. Lisa's number 3. Good morning, everyone. So, Reggie's in here. Thank you, Reggie. Welcome in. Good morning to you. Happy Sunday morning. First Sunday of 2026. I am out walking on day 145. Got squirrels running around all over the place. Beautiful day. Got a little bit of water in the creek this morning. Got some rain yesterday, so there you go, Rainy. Let me see them likes. Pop them likes up there. Ducky is here. Good morning, Ducky. 2 days in a row, bright and early in the morning. You're not abusing that alarm clock anymore, huh? Is that your New Year's resolution? Not to abuse your alarm clock and slap it so many times in the morning? Out and about. Good morning. Good to see you this morning. Grandpa Dave is here. Good morning to you. Hey, all the cool people coming in today. To steal a line from Andrew. You are more than welcome here. Love having you here. It's a Sunday morning. I'm out for a walk. I got some wild ass hair. What little hair I have this morning. But it is a little wild this morning for some reason. I think it's just getting too long. I need a haircut. I did actually shave yesterday though. I got a feeling that today's going to be a day to see some deer. Don't know why, but I just think maybe we'll see some deer today. That will be nice. Trying to get a good pace going this morning. Yesterday I didn't do too great on time, but yeah. Well, 14 people and only 7 likes. Come on. Half of you haven't liked the video. It's hard to see sometimes the numbers up at the top. It's Sunday. It's the last day of the NFL season. Thank God. My misery will end after today. I'm just hoping tomorrow I get an alert or 5 that says that the Bengals fired their coach. I don't think I'm going to see that alert, but that's what I'm hoping for. and then more misery will start. I'll be getting 10 alerts a day about who they're gonna hire, and then when they do hire somebody, you get 10 more about what he's gonna do. So my falling behind the 30-minute rule, the 35 minutes to complete my walk, I have been slacking on that a little bit lately, trying to keep a good pace this morning. Sometimes the chat moves pretty fast and it's hard to read it, so I stopped to read it, and then yeah, it slows me down. Lisa is here. Good morning, Lisa. Jay Simpson, Camp Hero. No, the Bengals didn't even get close to the playoffs. They were eliminated 2 weeks ago. And the Bears are they got one more week after this week in the playoffs, and then they're done for the season. Zach Thornton. I don't know. I don't even know that they're going to get rid of Zach Taylor. Bengals aren't good at firing coaches, so hammer down. Absolutely, Grandpa Dave. Trying to keep a good pace this morning, at least to start. That way I don't have to worry about it that much on the way back. So hoping to see some deer this morning though. So those always tend to slow me down as I stop and look at them, but we're gonna make the 35 minutes today. Looks like I got quite a few people here that are familiar. Just want to pass along to everybody. For those of you that are familiar with Bren, good friend of the channel. Those of you who aren't familiar, she is a very good friend of the channel. Been around since pretty much the beginning. I met her on another chat, and she came over and started watching some of my videos. And yeah, very good friend of the channel. I spoke with her yesterday. Laura, good morning. Yeah, I spoke with Bren yesterday, and you all know that she went into a training program for 2 months, and the training program's kind of kicking her butt, so that's why she has not been here. She's doing okay other than the stress from the training program. And she wanted me to tell everybody that she says hi and she misses you. She hopes that she can come around and say hello to everybody, but she definitely misses everybody. So yeah, just a lot of stress from the training program and other things that I think on the weekends she just kind of tries to recuperate from the week. So from what I gathered from her yesterday, well, we talked for a while through text. We talked for a while, so she is doing well. Hopes to be back very soon. I think she's got like 3 weeks of the 2 months already done in the training, so hopefully that'll be over soon and things will get better for her. Thanks, Lisa. A new kid in town. Get your hustle on. Absolutely. Trying to keep my eyes peeled for deer this morning. I just have a feeling we're going to see some today. We are out on day 145 145 days in a row of coming out and walking on the trail, or walking 2 miles. Most of the days I'm here on this trail, but I do go other places. Trying to figure out what to do on day 150. Good morning. What state am I in? I'm in Georgia. Angel, hello, how are you? Good morning to you. Those are the first people I saw, people I just passed since I've been out here. We got about half of the first mile done. Yeah, it's still cloudy. I'm not in Ohio, Putty Cat. I'm back in Georgia. Nice trail. Yeah, it's very nice. And it's convenient. I can, it's right behind my house, so I can walk over here from my house in just a couple of minutes. I don't know if you all have noticed, but I been starting a little bit later than normal, just because of the sunrise. So rainy days is multitasking. All right. I did not go to Buc-ee's, Putty Cat. Absolutely not. Good morning. The Seahawks won last night. Yeah, I saw that this morning. Morning. Ruffles, hello. How are you? Good to see you this morning. Welcome into my live stream chat. Welcome along on my walk. I walk 2 miles every day and live stream from that walk. And it's been 145 days in a row I've been doing this, so. Yeah, well, you can see that's kind of what I have here. Cold gray. It's not cold, it's like 50 degrees, but gray skies. I am from Ohio, yes, Ruffles. Dayton, Ohio. So yeah, I walk this same trail most days, and start in one park, end up in this park, and way up ahead there I end up at a gate. I turn around and I walk back. That's 1 mile to walk to that gate. Turn around, walk back, and get my 2 miles in. How's the weather in Florida today, Stevie? I don't know, Stevie. How's the weather in Afghanistan today? Sunday's a good day for a taste of bourbon. I drank a glass of scotch the other night, listening to ACR's, watching ACR's live stream with Tin Man Metal, and they were drinking, so I broke out that bottle of scotch I had. I had just a glass in it. It's all I had left in that bottle, so I finished it off that night. I bought that bottle, and I'm not saying this for any sympathy, but I bought that bottle when my brother died, and was sitting in my backyard by myself, and even though other people were there, don't get me started. Anyway, yeah, I was just sitting in my backyard sipping on a bottle of scotch. So finished it off Friday night. So Yeah, no more Fireball. Sipping this coffee, hoping my eyeballs will stay focused. It's hard not slapping my alarm for 30 minutes. Ducky, I appreciate the sacrifice. Ruffles, yes, it was nice. It's dusty in Afghanistan. If you booze, you lose. All right. Yeah, Swan Song, how you doing? I read your comment already, but yeah. The Fireball and the coffee. I like Fireball. But the heating up Fireball is not a good idea. So having it in hot coffee is not a good idea. I was told that the best way to drink Fireball, if you're going to drink it, like I said, I do enjoy it. I like the flavor of it. If you're going to drink Fireball, the best thing to do is put it in the freezer and let it freeze. Well, let it get that cold before you drink it, and then drink it ice cold like that. So that's what I did. I got 3 little bottles of it left still, and those are sitting in my freezer for the next time I get the urge for some Fireball. It's good to see you, Mel and I. Been loving all your videos lately. Like that you've been putting them out lately of all your animals, and then the vintage records and all that. Definitely fun. And of course I love seeing Dave the cat. Good to see. Oh, you. Yeah. All right, so we'd made the turn up there around 17 minutes. It's like 17 and a half right now. So if we keep this pace going, we will definitely make the 35-minute mark. So we're doing good this morning. Love those pine trees. Just absolutely love those pine trees. Speaking of old music, every once in a while I'll bring up a song or an artist. I think I ought to do that more often. And oh, Mel and I, okay. Well, you go curl up in bed and just listen to me in the background. I'll talk you to sleep. Yeah, the other day I brought up a couple of I don't know, deep cuts, I guess, from Aerosmith that I have listened to recently. And I mean, a lot of you may have heard of those 2 songs, No More, No More, and Season of Wither by Aerosmith. Those are 2 great songs that aren't played on the radio, weren't ever played much on the radio. So, like a bedtime story, there you go. Great pace, I got this. Thank you, Laura. So yesterday, as I was scrolling, I was looking for music, and a song I always, oh, there's the white squirrel. There's the albino squirrel. You guys see him back in there? Everybody be quiet. I feel like the guy on one of the nature shows. There he goes. All right, well, we didn't get to see a deer, or haven't seen a deer yet, but he's going on up. Where's he at? There he is. Now he's coming back down. Cool, cool, cool. I haven't seen him in a while. He's gonna come over and see me. Hi, buddy. Yeah. There he is. Wow. He's right over top of my head. Where's he at? He's probably gonna poop on me. I don't see him on the screen. Oh well. He's hiding up there in that tree. There he is. All right. All right, we did get to see some wildlife this morning. All right, the deer are right around the corner, I'm sure now. Anyway, so I was looking at music, and get back to that topic. Looking for music, and a song came up. It's from 1975, or at least the performance was. It's Joe Walsh, and I always liked Joe Walsh, especially in that time in the 70s. I seen Joe Walsh in concert. Counting the time I saw him with the Eagles, I've seen Joe Walsh in concert 6 times. So, like Joe Walsh music. Anyway, the song is called Mother Says. A lot of people have never heard that song before. Maybe you have and you didn't realize it was Joe Walsh. But anyway, check that video out. If you just do a YouTube search for Joe Walsh, Mother Says, 1975, that live performance should come up. I think it was like on Saturday night special. It's a full concert. I've seen other videos from that same concert. So Joe Walsh, long before he joined the Eagles, but in that performance, one of the people on stage performing with him was Glenn Frey from the Eagles. And that was 1975, long before Joe Walsh joined the Eagles. And I never really cared for the Eagles until Joe Walsh joined them. So anyway, yeah, Joe Walsh, Mother Says, from 1975. Good music. Very good music. Oh, thank you, Ducky, for answering the questions. Lisa sent 100 sticker. Thank you so much. Where am I for it be? Daylight and vacant of snow. Never seen a white squirrel before? Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad to show you that. I actually have a video on my channel with that white. I don't know if it's the same one, but a white squirrel, an albino squirrel, was in the video. Somebody answered your question, Julie. Welcome in. It's good to see you today. Joe Walsh with the Eagles, yes. Lisa, you rock. Eagles classic music, yes. But I don't think they got good until... I enjoy some of their older stuff before Joe Walsh joined them, but I think that the album Hotel California, when Joe Walsh started writing it, yeah. When Joe Walsh started writing music for him, yeah, it got much better. I mean, Hotel California, just that song, let alone the whole album. And that's when I saw the Eagles in concert, was for that tour in like 78, I think. So, hey Cat, what's for breakfast? I don't know. I got a little bit of oatmeal left. I need to get some oatmeal. I'm going to the grocery today. Thanks for reminding me. I probably have enough oatmeal for one bowl. So maybe I'll finish off that oatmeal today before I go buy some more. The Unplugged, Hotel California. Yeah. Well, you know, the cool thing about it is like there's a live version on YouTube of Hotel California, and it ends, of course, with the guitar solo between Joe Walsh and Glenn Frey. And the cool thing about that video I was mentioning is that, we'll see you guys, is that Glenn Frey was on stage with Joe Walsh long before that, playing with Joe Walsh. So anyway, no, I never did get to catch Beethoven. His tickets for his concert were way too expensive. And he was like a superstar kind of guy, you know. It'd be like going to see, I don't know, Not that I would ever go see this person, but it'd be like buying tickets for Taylor Swift, you know. That's kind of how Beethoven was. Prima donna. I mean, back in those days, they wanted to charge like $6 per ticket. I mean, phew, I had a whole month's salary back then. So, I don't know why chicken don't wear pants. Lester is here. Good morning, Lester. Hey, Lester, just to fill you in, I spoke with Bryn yesterday via text messages, and she's just been real busy and stressed out from that training that she's in, and that's why she hasn't been here. She said she misses everybody, told me to tell everybody hello. So, hello from Bryn. Morning. Okay, so I guess we're not going to see any deer this morning. They got just maybe 100 yards to pop out in front of me here. But we did get to see an albino squirrel, which is cool. I hadn't seen him in a long time, so that was definitely cool. I saw the eagles during the Hell Freezes Over when they got back together. You were 12? Oh, wow. Don't make you call Vanilla Ice. All right, I won't. Good to see you today, Lester. I don't think I mean, yesterday was the first day you popped back in, but I don't think I asked you how you're feeling yesterday. So, Lester, how you feeling? I know you were sick for a while. Hopefully that's not what kept you away from us. Hopefully you have a more valid reason than that. No, I'm kidding. That would be a valid reason. Hi back to Bryn. There you go. I let her know that you guys were asking about her. You're doing okay? Alright, good. Yeah, I let her know that you guys been asking about her and that you guys missed her. So she said she would try to get back on, but I think that on the weekends she's just recouping from a stressful week of that training. So Dan, good morning. How are you doing? What is life like in Transylvania today? Good to see everybody here. Sitting at 19 likes. Double tap that screen for me if you haven't done it yet. I do appreciate it. Helps the video out, gets more people in here. Of course, it attracts trolls too, but you're here in the background watching. All right, Lester. Well, I'm glad to have you in here participating and commenting. After yesterday's live stream, I was thinking about it, and the chat was kind of the chat was kind of overrun by a bunch of people wanting to talk politics. And I was thinking about putting a video out yesterday on that. And I started writing up an outline and started to record it, and I hadn't even got done with my first point, and I was already at 25 minutes. And I don't want to talk about politics, and so I kind of scrapped the idea for now. I don't know how I can condense what I want to say about it down enough to make it in I guess a consumable video. I had like 5 more points to make, and yeah, I wasn't even finished with the first point. I looked at the timer on the camera, and yeah, I was like 25 minutes already, so probably not going to be seeing that video anytime soon. But now Rainy's here. She's multitasking today. She's making some breakfast. So from Connecticut, been hustling? Yes. Zachary, hello. From Portland, Maine. I'm so glad you don't talk politics. There's way too much of it. Yeah. Yeah. And to my moderators, as far as that goes, and Marshmallow's here. Oh, okay. He didn't ask about you. I see. Lukey Suzuki, good morning. Rugged Northeast, good morning to you. Good to see you this morning. Hang on just a second here. You guys have a good day. As far as moderators go, what I'd like you to do, when someone comes in with, some kind of something political, they put the president's name, or, ask me which way I voted, or something about a war or something like that. If they have a political comment, just be kind at first. Just be polite and just tell them, reference them, and then say no politics talk, or no politics, something like that. Or just, if you want to talk politics, keep scrolling. Just something like that. And then if they come back with a second one, put them in a short timeout, a couple minutes. And we'll see what happens from there. If they keep coming back, then of course you're going to put them in a 24-hour timeout. So, Vicky, good morning. Good to see you this morning, Vicky. Haven't seen a lot of you lately. You're doing okay? Oh, yeah. Well, all right, Pretty Cat. Enough of that. There's Lester saying hello to Rainey. We'll see you later.
Right.
Don Runyon, good morning to you. Good to see you this morning. How are you today? Hopefully well. I am almost done with my walk. Got a couple more minutes to go, and that's good, because I'm at 33 minutes right now. I definitely wanted to hit the 35-minute point today. So we're doing good. Even stopped for a little bit. We saw an albino squirrel running around playing in the trees. So been a good day. And old Victor is here. Victor, I see you on I don't know how many different channels. Maybe come up with some new material. All right, Victor? That'd be interesting if you came up with something new. I mean, come on and just tell us that you shit your pants, Taking care of Mama and my oldest uncle. Had an aneurysm. Oh, wow. He's still in the hospital. Well, I understand you being busy, Vicky. William Moore, I'm a good guy, thank you. I try to be. I try to be. Turn this around so you can see the finish line. Just like me. Less than a minute to make it there. Past that sign up ahead there. You're going girl shopping today with my guardian's grandson. Lester, I think that's illegal. William Moore, go to church? Probably not going to happen. Where's the ribbon for the finish line? Yeah. And they quit putting that out on day 5 for me. Yeah, Victor, please come up with something new. There we go. There's the finish line, 34:45. Woo-hoo. Laura, did you find it difficult to type in Victor's name? I did yesterday. I saw him on a live stream, and I tried to type his name in and tell him what we just told him, to come up with some new material. But yeah, autocorrect kept fixing his name. Lester, you're going to Walmart. William, good job. Thank you. 145 days in a row, walking 2 miles. So keep on going. 365. Only 220 days to go. And there's my favorite message every day. Miles 289, 290 crush. You know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to pin that message so everybody can see it. You think Victor was Admiral Kirk? Lisa, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a shame I can only pin one message at a time, but I always thank Laura for giving me that message. I thought I'd put it on for the rest of the chat today. Joe Reed. That's what it says. Yeah, Joe Reed. Good morning. Happy New Year to you. I am finished, and I just finished up my 2-mile walk. I'm heading back home. When you get 300, give yourself a reward, Oreos or bourbon, something like that. All right. Oreos or bourbon. There's a big wide gap between those two. One you would give to a child, and another one you would take away from an adult. So anyway, yeah. 145 days. I need to come up with something to do for day 150. Or someplace to go. I was looking yesterday. There's a trail up in Macon. So, Aaron, I need to rest. No, I don't. When do you officially stop? When? Excited to watch me pass 300. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. I need to do something though. Like I said, that tree is getting fuller and fuller of the red flowers. Those you up in the Great White North, this is what it's like living in Georgia. To see flowers in January growing outside. You don't have to go to a florist or look at pictures of them. They actually grow on trees, and they're pretty too. So very nice. I could put together a real nice bouquet. Heck yeah. I mean, they're everywhere. Yeah, I could put together a real nice bouquet. If I was a little bit more feminine, I might cut some of those off and take them inside and put them in a vase. Wait a minute. You have to see my face when I say that word. I take them inside and put them in a vase. Storms are gathering there, Aaron. Well, hopefully they're not too severe. Dave keeping in touch with his feminine side. There you go. Well, I wish I had someone to give them to, but ain't nobody like that around, so. Yeah, I already forgot what they call them too, Vicky. Yeah, I completely forget. They're all over down here, though. I see them white and pink. So, class of the Vars. Me too. Well, head on out to Walmart. See if you can wrangle a few up. It is coffee time. We're up to 28 likes. We got 51 people in here, though. Well, I mean, I'm showing white albino squirrels and pretty flowers that are growing outside in January for y'all to see. Showing all this kind of stuff. And of course, you get this guy right here. I mean, what more do I have to do to get some likes? If you have been in here, you forgot to tap the like button. Definitely tap the like button. If you just got here, tap the like button. Double tap the screen, whatever you have to do. Let's see if we can get those likes up a little bit. Jeremy, -5 where you're at today. Wow. Hummingbird, you love them. Columbus Matt. I go and have that professionally done like that. You like it? You saw my flag? How about my flags? Plural. That should get you to hit that little heart button over on the side. Oopty. Freddie, how you doing? I'm not your grandpa. I am a grandpa, but I'm not your grandpa. Stop smoking? All right. The old flavor saver. There you go. Columbus Matt. Hiding under blankets trying to keep warm. Yeah, you're cold up there in Vermont. It's like 50 degrees here today, so. And I think it's kind of chilly, so. Surfboard, old guys rule. Absolutely. Absolutely we do. Sir, you look like Colonel Sanders. Well, thank you very much. You want some chicken? Your grandpa was a naval captain. Well, I was an Air Force lieutenant, so. I'm in Maine. I feel your pain, guy in Vermont. Yeah, old Lester's up in Vermont. Keep doing what I'm doing. Well, thank you, Suze. I will. I go out and I walk. Yes, I did serve. Natalie is here. Good morning, Natalie. How are you today? Just leaving a like? All right, Natalie. Hey, I just want to let you know real quick. I told everybody else, but I want to let you know I got in contact with Bren yesterday. I know you've been asking about her. And she's doing good. She's just really stressed out from the training she's going through. So, said she misses everybody and said hi. So, you're miserable. I'm sorry about that. Well, you take care of yourself. Let's see. Hoopty, God bless you as well. Did I play sports? I played baseball for a while. And then this little green substance came into my life. And I started smoking that too much. And yeah, back in high school. So, Hoopty, you subscribed and liked. Well, I appreciate that. Mr. King B, welcome in. Ever thought about just for men? Nope, never have. Cold morning in Florida, around 60 degrees. Natalie, you're welcome. You take care of yourself. Thanks, Hoopty. Where am I from? I'm from Ohio, but I'm living in Georgia right now, so. Jeremy, what's up with you? I just got done walking 2 miles. What have you done today? I walk every day. I live stream from a 2-mile walk I do every day, and this is 145 days in a row that I've been doing it. So, yeah, 60's not cold. Columbus, Matt, what Columbus? Are you in Columbus or a Columbus? I know there's a bunch of them, so. Love the stream. Thank you. Natalie says hi to everyone. Lester's saying hi to Natalie. I do not collect coins. No, I do not. Green substance. You mean broccoli? Yes, Putty Cat, broccoli. No, I do not, Columbus. Not for a long, long time. Bald is beautiful. Absolutely. Freddie, nice. Palahan, 100. Thank you very much. Brandon, you live in Georgia? Whereabouts in Georgia, if you don't mind saying? I'm 100 miles south of Atlanta. Looks like a founding father. Yep, that was my uncle. 17 degrees up there in Vermont. The Oregon Ducks, don't know what's going on with the Oregon Ducks. I guess they're winning. A Littlefoot is here. Alright. And see, I'm not familiar with Land Before Time at all. Sorry. I'm a hard-working man, not hard enough. Pat him with 100%. Thank you. Go Ducks. Alright. You not no snitching on Lester today. Glitchy Glitcher. Love the beard. Well, I don't have a beard. I just shaved yesterday. I have a mustache. And I have a soul patch. 17. Who was my uncle? Someone said something about a founding father, and I was just joking, saying that that was one of my uncles. Fire, what happened? I don't know. Do I fish? No, I do not. Not that I'm against fishing. It's just I don't do it. It's not. It's just I have gone fishing. Used to fish, but yeah, hair's getting long. Up here, is that what you're talking about, Natalie? Yeah, it's looking a little bit wild. I need to cut my hair. We are up to 36. Well, Beethoven was my uncle too. No. I never said Beethoven was my uncle. I didn't say that. I said I couldn't afford to go see Beethoven in concert because he was a prima donna, just like what's that girl's name? The football player girl. You don't. You look cute. Thank you, Natalie. But my hair's getting too long, and it's when I get up in the morning, it tends to be a little bit crazy. It's not. I mean, it's definitely been longer than that, but you're about an hour north of Atlanta before you get to Helen. I need to go to Helen before I leave Atlanta. I'll be moving back up to Ohio soon, so um, I need to go to Helen. Looks like a very nice place to go. My son went there not too long ago. I don't know what you're talking about, Putty Cat. Taking your ASVAB test to join the Navy. Well, good luck with that. It's not that difficult. I took it, passed it the first time, and when I took it, I was a high school dropout, and I had to score higher than a high school graduate did, and I did. And actually, there were two guys that went at the same time I did with the recruiter, and yeah, both of them did not pass, and they were both high school graduates. And I think I had to score like 10 points higher than them, and I passed it and got in the Air Force. So, yeah, I'm not a big Swiftie. I know what the name was. Taylor Kelsey, or is it Travis Swift? I don't know. It ain't bad. Last time I went, I want to ride that mountain coaster. That's what I want to do. I want to video. I want to get video of me riding that mountain coaster and make a. I'm looking for content, baby. Yeah, Travis Kelsey, whatever. Plays for the wrong team. Um, yeah, he is definitely marrying up as far as money goes. I don't know about personality, but he's marrying up as far as money goes. Jacob? Nope, it's just your mom. That's what's on the mustache. Hunter Norris, I'm doing very well. Christopher Wick, must have been you. Whoever smelled it, dealt it. Clara, how you doing? Freddie, well, I got to go. Have a blessed day, and I will fit you with a like. Well, thank you very much, Freddie. I appreciate that. Hey, son, okay. We don't talk politics here. That's a nasty cat. Ooh, Mom. Yeah, that's what I said, too. I told her the same thing. Matthew, you did? Okay. Nana Slays All Day. That's a nice name. I like that. Nana Slays All Day. That's a cool name. Welcome in. Good to see you this morning. My name's Dave. I'm Old Guy Hustle. And I walk 2 miles every day and live stream from that walk. Been doing that now for 145 days in a row. Got a really cool family here. Trying to search for an appropriate word, more than just community. Um, Really good family of good people here. A lot of people come in and support me every day. And we have fun. We just sit, and after I walk, I just come home, and most of the time I just sit out here underneath my flag wall and we just sit and chat. And yeah, but check out my videos, check out my channel. I think you'll like it. I think you'll like some of the things. One of them is me building those flags. So definitely check it out. Do I wear hats? I wore one yesterday. It was raining, so I wore a baseball hat. And when it's cold, I wear a little toboggan or whatever you want to call it. What's the best thing I ever done with my life? Had kids. Had kids. Jack O'Brock. That's the best thing I ever did. Reproduced. Oh, Lester? No, I did not find any trash today. I didn't pick any up. There were probably some there. I just didn't see it. Caesar, no, I would not. Kids are expensive. They are. But they're worth it. Don't think you can't afford them. You'll make it. You'll make it. Trust me. My parents didn't have a lot of money when I was growing up, but yeah, we made it. I'm here, 65 years. So, I mean, my mom still owns the same house that they bought when I was 3 years old. So, 1963, they bought that house, and it's still sitting there. My mom still owns it. So, matter of fact, I may just be moving into it. So, I might. Don't know if that's going to happen yet, but I might. Uh, Rick, all right. Ahmad, yeah, we don't talk religion or politics here. Uh, do I ever think of buying a cage? No. Do I wear fedora hats? I don't own one, so. What do I think about leashes for kids? There are some kids that probably need them. Let's just put it that way. Or they need to be kept at home until they're better trained. Yeah, now you make it even if they are expensive. You got a lot of cages in your basement? Well, I'm sure you do. My two sons were and are the best thing in my life, and now my 13 grandchildren. There you go. There you go. Uh, Rain, you got to take off. All right. Hope everything's all right. Talk to you later. Thanks for being here today. And some kids need shock collars. There you go. Herbs and animals are life. Legalized. Da, 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 da. And that's a bunch of stuff you want legalized. Henny Benny, how you doing? I'm doing all right. Just got back from a 2 mile walk. I do it every day. Um, and been doing it 145 days in a row now. And live streaming during that walk. Build a nice community, very nice community here on YouTube. And yeah, we have fun doing it. So William Moore, hello. All in perspective, kids are a vacation home. Kids. I think when they're very small and you go in a crowded place. Yeah, when I walked into a store when I was a kid, when we walked into the store, either my hands were in my pockets because that's where they were supposed to be, or at least one hand was on the shopping cart. So Lester's always on a leash. Yes, he is. No, I have not, Caesar. Yeah, they want a lot of stuff legalized. I mean, shoot, let's just make everything legal. And watch the chaos. All right, Jacob, I will. Lester does need to stay on at least. What do you think of people taking dogs everywhere, shitting and missing on? There was a rash of dog poop on the trail that I walk every day, and it was starting to irritate me. But it seems like they've cracked down on it, or the people that were coming out and doing that or letting that happen. It seems like they've eased up on it a little bit, so it's gotten better. So, Claire, I would. I definitely would. I would help you get to someplace that could help you better than I could. So Lester can get out of his corner and misbehave. But Putty Cat, I tend to agree with you, but try that in public nowadays. You ain't going to get away with it. Wolf Rolf, well, thank you very much. You look marvelous too. Have ever been to jail? Yes, I've been in jail before. Never in prison. Two different things. But I have been in jail before. A couple times. Minor stuff. Just for a few hours. Not for drunk, though. One time I was sitting in a car and there was like six of us sitting in a 1961 Ford Falcon, and cops blocked us in the parking lot, and when we opened up the doors it looked like the inside of the car was on fire. So I was a youngster then, got hauled down to the police station, and my dad had to come pick me up. So there you go, Putty Cat. I just told the story. Will Smith, how are you doing today? From England. Good to see you today. Aircrew boy. Oh, when you were active duty, you went to jail for 3 days? Yeah, I never had any problems when I was in the military, so. Teenage problems. Yeah, it was a buzzkill. It definitely was. Yeah. Yeah, I almost remember sitting in that car. I was like, oh shit, man, the cops. Rod, I did ignore you. I'm so sorry. Sorry you got butt hurt. Samuel, hello, Central California. My dad was not a happy camper. My brother came with him. My brother was like 17 or 18 at the time, I think. And my brother came with my dad, and we got in the elevator, and nothing was said at all. My dad talked to the police he walked in, he said, that one's mine, because there was like still four of us, or four or five of us still sitting there waiting to be picked up. And my dad walked in and he said, that one's mine. And then he went and talked to the cops for a little while, and came back, said, let's go. And that's the only thing he said to him. When we got in the elevator and we're riding the elevator back down, and it's just me, my dad, and my brother. And my brother looked over at me and he says, I'm only here to keep you alive. So I have not had to pick up any of my kids from jail. Moto, I don't know what you're saying there. Where am I from? I'm originally from Ohio. I live in Georgia right now. Victory. Oh, yeah, definitely. And if you got in trouble at school, you knew you were going to get it even worse when you got home. Yeah, probably put a cat. Clara, I wouldn't intervene between a parent and their child. If they want to be assholes, let them be assholes. I feel sorry for the kid. And if I later in the game, if I see the kid doing something good, I'm going to be his biggest cheerleader. Because more than likely I know his name because the dad's already screamed it 3,000 times. And yeah, if he does something good or even mediocre, yeah, I'm going to be up. Yeah, way to go. Whatever your name is. Nathan, you tried to sneak in a screw. All right, Natalie, you take care of yourself. You don't need to be here. If you're not feeling good, you don't need to be here. So you can't believe your teacher literally fed you a turkey sandwich. Well, I can't either. Polo, how you doing? What's up with you? Yeah, they definitely paddled students. They definitely do that. Your cousin got his butt took in prison. Okay. Rich, you used to eat Pepsi and Mentos in a can. All right. Yeah, definitely now you get better. Did I do the dishes last night? I did not. Yeah, yeah, you're probably right. I've don't know how many beers I've poured out on the side of the road, and the cops are. Back in those days, DUI wasn't a big major thing like it is now. And as a teenager, I mean, getting pulled over and having beer in the car, and yeah, the cop just make you get out and pour it out on the side of the road. That's heartbreaking sometimes because you just gathered up enough money to buy the beer. So I remember how much a goat cost. I don't know. You used to sneak squirrels in your mom's basement. That's mean. Did you idolize Hulk Hogan growing up? Why do you have his mustache? Gold dust. I told everybody this yesterday. It's not me having Hulk Hogan's mustache. He had my mustache. Okay? He idolized me. You're feeding the animals? All right, Ducky. Yep, got the belt. Absolutely. No, I don't have a dog on my profile picture. Pretty cat. Victory, I don't necessarily agree with that, but depends on the cop. Yes, they did. They knew how to use a ruler. Rich, we don't talk politics here, so you want to talk politics, go to another channel. There's plenty of them out there, so. Do I help homeless people? Nana? Um, I would, yes. Not a lot of homeless people down here, so, where I'm living. So, my parents both volunteered heavily. Matter of fact, my dad was at one point the CEO of the homeless shelter in Dayton, Ohio. They volunteered. They worked big time with St. Vincent de Paul Society. So, thought you were cute, huh? Rich, you're serving in the Coast Guard? Well, that's cool. Thank you for your service. I appreciate that. I'd say semi retired. I still work, still do stuff, but Ducky can't tell me if she's feeding. She's watching, Lester, so what I watch on the channel, on this channel, I'm not blind, so um, I did go to a Catholic school. But yes, elementary school. Through the 8th grade, I went to Catholic school. So, what we talk about, we just chat. We don't talk about anything specific. Check out some of my videos. You'll kind of see where I'm coming from. So, DGP, how are you doing today? Rich, thank you. God bless you as well. I have a good friend on YouTube friend, ACR Protect. Don't know if you're familiar with him, but he is a Coast Guard veteran. So, which nun do you remember for being the strictest? Oh, I don't know. We had a nun. Her name was Sister Mary Alice. I remember her, and not because she was strict, but she was like one of the oldest nuns there. And I mean, I was 7th and 8th grade, I think, when I had her for a teacher, and she was probably like 40. So, but she was an old lady. But because I remember going back there as an adult and seeing her, and then she was in the 80s. So, Suze, thank you very much. I appreciate the gift. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate that. Happy New Year to you. Oh, Brian. We don't talk politics here, Brian. You want to talk politics? You want to discuss politics? Move on to another channel where they do. So, yeah, Ducky's writing down stuff. So, do I have grandchildren? I have a dozen of them. Yes, and I have one great grandchild. So, all right, DGP. Lisa sent 100 sticker. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Clara. Clara, probably not. Probably not. Butter Tart, welcome in. Good to see you this morning. Arvid, how you doing? Good day to you, mate. Where are you from, Arvid? Just wondering. Moment of science. Okay. Arvid sent a gift. Oh, the 6-7 gift. Well, thank you, Arvid. I appreciate that. Pooh Noah, hello from East Tennessee, beautiful Appalachia. Well, welcome in. I am in they call it middle Georgia. I'd say it's more South Georgia, so I'm 100 miles south of Atlanta, so. My retirement advice for youngsters, I've said it over and over and over again. Earn as much money as you possibly can. Save is even more. Work 3 jobs if you have to while you're young. And then, invest. Mainly off-grid. How you doing today, Mainly? Good to see you. I was watching Fixer Up on in the Mars barn. One of your wood flags was hanging there in the background. No, he did not buy one from me. Lots of people make them. There's lots of videos on how to make them. So, mainly that's all right. You're packing up camp. Yeah, cold up there this morning. Give me a report. I want a full report. That was a radio guy in Cincinnati. I don't know if anybody's ever heard that before, but that's the reference there. So, the Blue Ridge Mountains in East Tennessee. Could be the Smoky Mountains too. Clara, do I have more than 2 girlfriends and 1 wife? That would be a big negative. And even if I could, I wouldn't. Believe me. Rich, steal all of Ducky's retirement savings. Well, that doesn't sound very nice. Nana slays all day. I, Nana, I don't know. Too many people sleep too much. 0 degrees. Can I do the 6-7? Nah, I got my phone in my hand, so you need 2 hands to do that. Your homeless friend left last night. Got my apartment back for just me and my car. You got your car in your apartment? You won $200 in Ontario lottery last night. Cool. Go buy something for your cat. Smokies in Tennessee, Blue Ridge is Kentucky. Okay, there you go, Pooh. Thank you for clearing that up. Rich, it's, I don't know. What's that brain rot thing? Your car, okay. Or your cat, not your car. Okay. Holy Jacks, I'm not a trained monkey. I don't do things people ask me to do on here. Plain boiled potatoes for breakfast. Yeah, I'd fry them, but I'm not grilling steaks. McConkey Motorsports, W for America, every day. Yeah. Holy Jacks, you're going to get timed out. Don't need all that. Green Tennessee homegrown for breakfast. There you go. Phone sensitive without the case on it. Just crawled out of bed, having my brewed coffee and a smoke. My boss. Thank you very much. I made those flags. There's a video on my channel on how to do that, so. Okay. Cat used Google, and he's got some facts here. Well, I didn't see that they were in Tennessee. So, I don't know. I don't know if Google ever really actually proved anything there, pretty cat. I'm not trying to be, I guess I am being kind of an asshole, but not trying to be. So, gotta go check the garden. Y'all come along. All right, we'll be there. Nana Slade all day. You subscribed? Well, thank you very much. No, I use Chat GPT. You can't show that flag. That's political. Nah, it's not, Richard. It's patriotic. That's my beautiful flag up there. Thunder Pigeon, that's odd. Kev is here. Good morning, Kev. How are you? All right, Thunder Pigeon, the same comment twice. Don't know what you're doing there. The post and you were both wrong. Okay, maybe. Green Mountains are in Vermont, yes. Cameron, how you doing? Thunder Pigeon, thanks for the comments. I appreciate that. Too much to read, though. And doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense. Ozark Mountains. Well, welcome in, Christopher. You just subbed? Definitely welcome in. Check out some of my content. I got a lot of good content on my channel. So definitely check some of that out. I love the Ozarks. Been there quite a few times. Branson, Missouri. You can have that. That's too much for me. Just like Pigeon Forge in Tennessee. It's just too much. Too much crowd. Too many crowds. Too many people. So, but I love areas around both of those. So, Don't believe everything everybody tells you. Absolutely. My boss, that's not correct at all. I mean, yeah, probably percentage wise, we're probably the majority, but it doesn't matter. Amron, welcome. Kev, like and everybody like and subscribe. Nunder Pigeon is brain rot. Yeah, I got a feeling he is. -1 Fahrenheit. -11 wind chill. Yeah, keep it on up there. Fog hat. God bless America. Absolutely. Halfway stretch from Canada to Georgia. The Blue Ridge is a section like the Cumberland Gap. I just drove through the Cumberland Gap just last week, a week ago today. Heat and high. The mountains here in Florida are beautiful. There are no mountains in Florida. Some sand on a beach piled up. Love the way I talk. Well, thank you, Alexandria. I appreciate that. Thunder Pigeon, I've had enough of you. I just don't like reading long, long comments, especially when they don't make any damn sense. So, Nana slays all day. Well, we'll see you later. I love your name. Yeah. Putty Cat, I've never been there. I don't think I would enjoy it. I think it's Dolly World, isn't it? Rich, Ducky doesn't know who you are. Don't mess with my Ducky, Rich, whoever you are. Putty Cat, love your name. Yeah, Pigeon Forge, just, yeah, too much for me. I was there, and the only time I've actually ever been there, and I know that I wouldn't like it. I was there around um, Valentine's Day. And even downtown Pigeon Forge was packed then. It was snowing, and it was packed then, so didn't really care for it. I can only imagine what it's like in the summertime. I don't even want to imagine. It's just too crowded for me. Don't like big crowds. I like the area around there. I went to all kinds of places all around there, but Rich, don't know who you are, man, but don't mess with Ducky. Loudoun County, Tennessee. All right. Heaton High. No, I'm not. I do not believe what I read. There you go. LS1, real American. I am, absolutely. Born and raised here. Yeah, it is Dollar World. Told you. Are there a lot of pigeons in Pigeon Forge? Don't know. Fresh tar. You need to find something that's in demand, high demand. And now any kind of skilled trade is definitely in high demand. I'm trying to hire somebody right now, and I can't find anybody that would even know how to do it. So, yeah, that's the best thing to do. Spirit, you're in Port Lock, Alaska? Well, welcome in. I don't know what you're talking about, Matthew. You ran a marathon? All right, well. Moonflesh, ew. I agree. Move from your beautiful model friend lives in Tennessee. It is definitely good to learn a good trade, yeah. Trying to go into carpentry, yep. We need tradesmen. The whole world is sadly lacking in skilled tradesmen, so anything like that. Thank you, Crack What's the temperature in Alaska, Spirit? London, sorry to hear that. Pretty Cat learned a trade that a bot will be doing in the next 5 years. Yeah, you're not going to get a bot to put a roof on a house. Sorry, but it's not going to happen. Yeah, there you go, Alexandria. Not to be replaced by AI. You're just not going to get a bot to put a roof on a house or even build a house. They're just not going to be able to do it. So, light switches. We don't talk politics here. You want to talk politics? Move along. Ruby, thank you for the poop emoji. Appreciate that. Jason Johnson, move along. We don't talk politics here. There ain't no bot stealing my blue collar job. There you go. All right, Putty Cat. Believe what you want to believe. Don't believe, like you said earlier, don't believe everything you read. So, you couldn't afford the other cool emojis. That's all right, Ruby. I appreciate it. Okay, moment of science. Could make double working. Yeah. Yeah, people just need to learn how to fix stuff. I was watching a stream yesterday, and they were talking about that, about, how, they used to tear stuff apart and just figure out how it worked and then put it back together. So, roofing is a zero skill job. That's not true. That's not true. I'd like to see a bot wire a house or a building, yeah. London, I'm sorry that happened to you. All right, Pretty Cap. I will. I wouldn't be a roofer. I've put one roof. I've done several roofs. I used to help a friend of mine. He ran he sold storage sheds and built them himself. And he'd sell like 2 or 3 a week, and then on the weekends he'd go out and build them. And they were all hand built storage sheds. And I used to go out and help him. So I put roofs on storage sheds. And the biggest thing I ever put a roof on was just a single car garage. It's not fun. No cute girls jogging today to walk behind. Ah, sorry, Lester. I didn't even see Damien's. Jason, we don't talk politics. And Ducky's warning you there. You see the blue name. Ducky can handle that. So, just, if you want to talk politics, you want to talk about that stuff, just move along, man. There's plenty of places to go talk about that stuff. DC Mike Aviation Fun. I found that channel yesterday. Thank you very much. Appreciate you coming into my live stream this morning. DC Mike Aviation Fun. I just caught his live stream, and I've seen a bunch of his shorts. But he's big time, obviously, into aviation. He was doing a live stream from an aviation museum yesterday, and it was fun to talk to him yesterday on his live stream. So, thank you very much for the gift. I definitely appreciate that. DC Mike, just to let you know, I mean, I told you yesterday about my video from the Aviation Museum here, and the That's one of my videos. It's one of my more popular videos too, actually. But I do a lot of different stuff, and then I live stream from a 2 mile walk every day. So, um, London, I'm very sorry about your loss. Very, very sorry about your loss. You have a new cuddle chair coming today for the cat's room, so I can sit and cuddle. I'm excited. That sounds nice. That sounds nice, Ducky. Mike and Venus, how you doing today? Good to see you. Votes, oh, okay, and that would be a limit right there. But we don't talk politics here. We just talk good vibes, having fun, interesting stuff, things like that. Let's drop all the political stuff. My American flags are my American flags. I built them. Okay, that's my carpentry skills. There, that's my country, and that's it. So, just move along. Do I know stray kids? I do not. Ozzy, how you doing today? Happy New Year to you. DC Mike, thank you very much. Thank you for the gift. I do appreciate it. You do believe Stray Kids is a Korean? Okay, would have no idea. Poppy, how you doing? Eyebrow? You call me eyebrow? Uh, 6-7 died a few days ago. My convenience. I'm American also, so can respect that you built those. Well, thank you very much. Yes, I did build those. Video on my channel on how I did it. There's also a video on how I built some American flag crosses as well. I built a half a dozen of those, gave them away as Christmas gifts, and everybody loved it. So, yeah, 6-7 as a sticker gift, that's fine. Mike and granddaughter Venus. Okay, so you know Mike, their butter tart. Yeah, you can keep the you can keep the 6-7 stickers coming. So I walk 2 miles every day. I'm not grilling any ribeyes today, Putty Cap. I walk 2 miles every day and I live stream from that walk. Totally enjoy doing it. Look forward to doing it every single day. And that's 180 degrees from where I was a year ago. Um, I was a mess a year ago and suffering from severe depression. Couldn't even get my butt up out of bed most days. Um, so the walks have definitely helped me. My YouTube channel has definitely helped me. Um, and the community here that we've built, the family that I think I've got here, has been great. So I, I'm 65 years old. Um, okay, Mike. So I don't know what butter tart. I'm not sure what butter tart's talking about there, but I don't know. I haven't been on a scale in years, Putty Cat. I'm fortunate enough not to have to be consumed or concerned about my weight. So You're drunk at 9 a.m. I am as big of a mess as it gets. Well, there you go. I'm not saying that. That's a good thing. Sorry, I shouldn't have said it that way. This is a good place for you to be. Hopefully, things can get better for you. I know that things can get better for you. So just come along every day, have a nice little chat with us, and hopefully we can help you on the path to getting better. So your dad's about to be 86. Well, my mom's about to be 92. So I should keep track to check for rapid. I would know if my weight changed that much. I've been pretty much the same weight for a long, long time. So, um, Lifelike, cool flag. Thank you. I built those. Josiah, Jesus loves me. I know that. I know that. Um, Alexandria, I just made you cry. I hope not. I hope not. I don't want to do that. I want to make people happy. No, I've done a 180-degree change from where I was a year or less than a year ago. I posted my first video in 90 or in April. I read something in the comments and I just it comes out of my mouth. So I posted my first video in April of last year, but not another one until like June. And I started these walks 145 days ago, and that's what's helped. So. Um, Your mother passed just before Christmas at 92 years old. Well, I'm sorry about your loss there, Mike. Definitely. Pedro, how you doing this morning? Good morning. In a good way? Okay, good, Alexandria. Good. How long will I keep Christmas lights up? Those things have been up for 5 years. They haven't been plugged in or turned in for a long time. Ruby, thank you very much for the sticker. I appreciate that. You have hope? I do too. 2025 was a good year for me. I mean, YouTube and this channel and the people on this channel saved my life in 2025. They really did. They really did. And 2026 is going to be even better. So, Paul Phillip, thank you very much. Wishing you a super day as well. Anthony, I don't know what all that is, but I'm not a trained monkey. I don't just say things people ask me to say on here. So, some people cry when they're happy. Yeah, I know, Putty Cat. I'm an inspiration. Well, thank you very much. I'm hoping, I don't consider myself to be anything special, but I'm hoping that along the way, and I believe I have, people have told me I have, so, um, but, the, I'm hoping that I can help someone just to improve a little bit, um, make their life a little bit better. So, you cry when you're happy and laugh when you're mad, Putty Cat. Yes, it did save my life. I was just laying around waiting to die, hoping, hoping that I would. Was pissed off in the morning when I woke up. Watch my video called Thank You. If you want to learn more about me and learn where I was a year ago, watch that video called Thank You. It's just titled Thank You. And you'll understand where I was a year ago. So I pray that 2026 is great as well. Dogs lost in a heartbreaker. I don't. Sorry, I didn't. I guess you're saying college football. I think you're talking about Georgia Bulldogs. But yeah, I haven't really been following it a whole lot. So helped you a ton, and I've been here for a couple minutes. Well, thank you, Alexandria. Stick around. Hopefully, we can all grow together. I mean, I'm still a mess. I mean, I still have every day. I still struggle with it. So yeah, stick around. We can all get better together. You were there at 30. All right. Inspiration. Put a cap. Sometimes,
Pretty Cat, I appreciate you coming in and making comments, but sometimes just, you go a little bit too far. So, Gumby, I have a toy of you. It was my dad's. There you go. You'll search that video. Yes, thank you. Thank you for searching it. That's the title of the video. It's just simply thank you. There's no description, I don't think, other than the description might just say thank you. But yeah, that's all it was. I just thanking my subscribers, and I go through the story of where I was a year ago. So um, you're a good person. Don't tell anybody. We won't, Lester. Don't worry. Your secret's safe with us. We're gonna keep blaming you for everything. I had figured you had too long to go just to give up. Yeah. Well, you know, um, it's called that word that if I say on YouTube will get my live stream banned, but that word ideation, and it's where you hope or you want to do it, but you don't do it. You think about doing it, but you don't. And yeah, it would have been real easy for me to do. Um, there's a gas line in my bedroom. Would have been real easy for that to be turned on one night when I go to bed. But I wouldn't do that because I don't want to leave behind that trauma to the people that do love me and care about me. And there are people out there that love you and care about you. They may not call you, they may not let you know on a regular basis, but they would definitely be upset if something like that happened to you. So, Gumby, I do not smoke weed anymore. I used to. 25. What's going on with you, partner? I'm going to try and get caught up here real quick. Yeah, Mike and Venus, absolutely. I'm here all the time. Actually, if you need to reach out, if you want to reach out to me, my email address is in my description, and you can reach out to me anytime. I do not have a beer 25, but yeah, email is real simple. oldguyhustle@gmail.com. So please, I want what's best for everyone. I wish a utopia was possible. Yeah, but it's not, unfortunately. Clayton, maybe I will. I'll talk to my stylist that dyes it for me like this and see what she thinks, okay? You should see her, man. She's hot. Whew. She bends over. Anyway, I won't go there, so. People can learn from other people's challenges. Absolutely, put it, cat. There you go. That's the kind of comments I like. I got your attention. All right. You're ready? All right. Every day going to work for years. I did that. G-Man, move along. Eli, I'll tell you what, you give me a 20 and I'll give you a 10 back. How's that? You understand what I mean? Thank you. Yeah, Pretty Cat, you are right. I do smoke cigarettes, Eli. I've been hustling my whole life. Well, not so much, but trying to, yeah. The realist MFer. Okay. How you doing? That's where the color comes from, like in Venus. There you go. Watching snow fall off the roof. Oh, I'm sorry. Gosh, Lester, I'm sorry that it's so cold up there for you. It's 52 degrees here. Eli, yeah, absolutely. Someone does care about you. I guarantee you that. So, I need to plug my phone in. I'm going to move indoors for a little bit. Lately, I've been streaming for about 2 hours, and that seems to be about the norm nowadays. So that's what I'm probably going to do. We're sitting in like an hour and 40 minutes right now. So, just going to move inside, plug in my phone, and I need some fresh coffee anyway. Yeah, Pretty Cat, absolutely, you're right. I mean, the walks alone, I mean, are good for me. Just if I went walking every day, it would be better for me than what I was doing. And believe me, when I was stuck in that bed, I mean, that bedroom sitting right there, I just lay in that bed for days on end. And the only time I got up was to go outside and smoke because I don't smoke in my house. So um, that was it. So yeah, just getting outside, doing something, moving a little bit, walking to the end of your driveway, whatever it takes. So what do you say? Yeah, Eli, you're wrong. There are definitely people that care about you. That's real. You're good. Yeah, good. Sun definitely does good. I think part of my situation is I worked nights since I was 17. Yeah, I can imagine how that could definitely have an effect on you. Hartmore, what difference does it make? Pretty Cat, I just buy, what is it? Maxwell House coffee. There's a friend of the channel, Sister Krista. She also has a channel called Horsepower Coffee, and she makes her own coffee. I'm thinking about ordering some coffee from her. So, Justice Ferguson, yes, it is. Pretty Cat, I think I'm pretty good at the 2 miles right now. It's real convenient because of the trail. If I turned around and I went back again, that would mean I'd double what I walk now, and I don't really know if I want to do that. So there's days, I mean, I go other places and I don't actually measure the distance. I just walk and try to walk for about 45 minutes, which is more than I walk here. So it's more than it normally takes me to walk 2 miles. So anyway, how much do I smoke? Just enough. Gonna try to email me? All right, Mike. Anytime at all. There's people on here that I communicate off the channel with, and that's absolutely fine. So 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. had to be asleep by 10 a.m. And if you got sun before then, yeah, it'd keep you from getting sleep. Yeah, Fred. I worked third shift for a very short period of time, and I just never got used to the sleep patterns. Some days you come home and you're just all amped up and ready to go, and you don't go to sleep. And then when you do go to sleep, you feel like you're afraid to go to sleep because you're afraid you won't wake up in time for work. So, Landon, we don't talk politics here. So if you want to talk politics, move along to another channel. It doesn't matter what political party I belong to or vote for. So, Don Vito, I don't care who you voted for. Doesn't matter one bit to me. No politics here. We don't talk politics. Too divisive. We try good vibes only. There's plenty of people out there talking politics, especially right now. Go watch some of them. Go talk to them. Argue back and forth with them as much as you want. I don't care. I think that the video, I said this earlier, I was thinking about putting a video out about that and just talking about my stance on talking about politics on my live streams. Um, you think afternoon shift would be worse? Yeah, it might be. But I believe that like 50% of these YouTubers that are out there talking politics don't necessarily even believe what they're saying. They just picked a side. Lisa, the 100 sticker. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate that. But I mean, I could start two channels. I could very easily start two YouTube channels and just change my appearance a little bit and be one on the left, one on the right, and I guarantee you I'd be successful. I guarantee you I'd have enough followers and I'd make money on YouTube if I did that, but I don't want to do that. So, yay, a gift. You like good vibes? I do too. I do too. So anyway, that's it. That's all I'm going to talk about politics. So, I said I was going to get some coffee. What's my favorite food? Oh, I don't know. It's probably a toss up. And I've said this before. I don't like to really pick favorites. I have a lot of stuff I like. But I'd say it's a toss up between Mexican and Italian food, which are both very similar, just a little bit different spices, I think. Really. I mean, if you really get down to it, Mexicans use tortillas and Italians use pasta. So, let's see. The Beach Boys, Good Vibrations. Yes. And I mentioned it earlier. There's a song. I'm going to try to drop some songs here. Italian pasta, yum. Yes, absolutely. Most of the insecurities about the topic. Yeah. Yeah. Was I friends with Bonnie Blue? I don't know who Bonnie Blue is. All right, I'm going to make some coffee. Slow down the chat for a little bit while I'm getting me a fresh cup of coffee. And while I'm doing that, I'll tell you about, every once in a while I like to mention a song from my days back in the 70s. And I came across one yesterday that really hit me and I really want everybody to go watch. And it's Joe Walsh. And the name of the song is Mother Says. If you look up on YouTube, Joe Walsh, Mother Says, 1975, you'll probably find the video that I watched yesterday. It's a live performance with Joe Walsh. And it's a very good song. I love that song. I used to listen to that a bunch. So every once in a while I'm going to try to drop a song that I enjoyed that's not so popular. I need to warm that coffee up a little bit, so that you guys can hear some different songs. Kim is here. Good morning, Kim. How are you today? Good to see you today. All right, so I'm back. Mike and me, you like Joe Walsh? Yeah, absolutely. I was talking earlier about it. Probably that's the artist I've seen more than anybody else. I've seen Joe Walsh, I believe it's 6 times. One of those was when he was with the Eagles on the Hotel California tour. And I never really cared for the Eagles a whole lot until Joe Walsh joined them. So I'm trying to get in a good position here. I think I'm going to just sit down. Oh, let's see. There we go. You're supposed to see me? Yes, you're supposed to see me. Thanks for my answer. Absolutely. The Eagles, yeah, the Eagles. Like I said, I didn't really care. Didn't really care for them a whole lot and listen to them a whole lot until Joe Walsh joined them. Now the Eagles, the rock band who we're talking about, they're Grey Ghost, not the football team. You saw the Drifters live in concert? That's cool. Don't forget to subscribe to Old Guy Hustle. Absolutely. Which one was the Eagles? Hotel California. If you've never heard the song Hotel California, you've been living under a rock for the last 30 years. Hang on, get my coffee. I saw the Eagles perform. The Eagles, the rock band. I saw them perform at Riverfront Stadium in Cincinnati. I believe it was 77 or 78. And it was the Hotel California tour. And it was the Eagles, Steely Dan, and Eddie Money. 3 bands. It was a great concert. Great concert. Yeah, many bands that last a long time, yeah. It definitely switched people up. Well, that video I mentioned, the Joe Walsh Mother Says, 1975, if you look that up and you watch that video, I don't know if you recognize him, but the other guy, there's Joe Walsh on the guitar, and another guy on the guitar is Glenn Frey from the Eagles. And that's long before Joe Walsh joined the Eagles. So, ZZ 16 Streamers, hello, how are you? You like Boston? I saw Boston in concert, and they sucked in concert. I like their studio music, but they could not recreate it. At least back then, they couldn't recreate it in a concert. It sucked. Absolutely sucked. It's horrendous music. I mean, they almost got booed off stage. So, but I've had other people tell me they saw Boston in concert and they were great. So I don't know if something was wrong with their equipment that night or what, but all that extra sound they made, I mean, way back then, it was all created other than just playing instruments. So, I mean, I like their music. They got that album obviously was, super popular. That first album they put out, and the second one was pretty good too. But good musicians, but yeah. You saw the Beatles? You saw the Beatles, Lester? I don't think you were even born when the Beatles were still around. Were you? They broke the ceiling where they were singing. So that's the thing that happened to the Beatles. They got so popular that they hated touring. I saw a John Lennon interview and he was talking about that. I guess when they performed at Shea Stadium in New York, and they said they couldn't even hear their own music because all the girls screaming. So, well, see now, Lisa, that's amazing because I like that song, Amanda. You named your daughter that. I remember playing that album. That was, I think, their second, maybe their third album. And I remember playing that album and that song came on. My daughter Sarah loved that. When I was a single dad and I had my 2 kids living with me by myself, and I used to play that album with that Amanda on it. And I remember that song. I haven't heard that in a long time. I'm gonna have to look that up today. That'd be fun to look up and listen to today. Ruby Russo, who's trolling? There's a documentary you saw about Boston. I like their music. I mean, they had good music. It's just and I'll listen. I definitely would listen to, like I said, I'm gonna look up that song Amanda. I haven't heard that in a long time. Thank you for reminding me about that, Lisa. That is a good song. But it's just I paid good money. Well, back then concerts were like $6, $7 to go. I said that number. Look at what I went and did. Concert tickets were $7 or $8, and but I went to that concert and they just were horrible. They were absolutely horrible. So, do I eat Franks and beans? Sure, I do. Yeah, Lisa, thank you so much for reminding me of that song. I haven't heard that in a long time, and that'll definitely make me think of my daughter. So, uh, I got a classic song from the Eagles, "Hole in the World." All right, Zach. Matthew, my walk was fantastic this morning. Day 145. Happy birthday to, oh goodness, you almost got me there, Wonton. The eyes are rolling. Help me. I had to get my eye roll unstuck. They were stuck way back in my head. Okay, they were Beatles impersonators. Okay, Lester. Angel, the favorite dish. I can probably say this now because my mom is still alive and she may actually hear this. But, well, I'll tell you what, let's just be, if you got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. But no, my mom would get with my grandma. My grandma is Hungarian and they would make cabbage rolls. And they would make like huge quantities of cabbage rolls. And they're Hungarian cabbage rolls are the best. And yeah, so that would be my favorite dish. So gold dust would cost you $400 million. Anyone remember Billy Thorpe? Yeah, Children of the Sun, absolutely. Lisa, what's 145? Did I miss something? Lisa, explain. What's 145? I don't understand. Oh, Don Williams had a song called Amanda. Oh, okay. Cabbage rolls, yes. I believe it's a combination of ground beef and sausage, ground sausage, and you put some rice in with that and seasoning, and you make it into like a little ball, and you take a cabbage leaf, a single leaf, and you roll it up in the cabbage leaf, stick it in a pot, and I know they poured tomato juice and tomato sauce over top of that, and then lots and lots of sauerkraut. So. You saw Melissa Etheridge live? Cool. That'd be a good concert. I'd like to see somebody like Melissa Etheridge in like a real small, like in a bar or something. Small venue. I need more moderators. Yeah, we're doing all right. Oh, 145 days. Okay. All right, Lisa. Gee whiz, that should have hit me right away. Duh. It's like stuffed cabbage leaves, yes, Fred. Cabbage rolls, stuffed cabbage leaves, yes. He saw David Cassidy back in 2012. Wow. They make that in China, yes. Hungarian cabbage rolls are good. Cabbages for rabbits. Cabbage rolls are very good. Very good. Dan, thank you very much for your support. I appreciate that. It's a Romanian dish, Sarah Mail, Romanian dish. Yeah, in Middle East, or not in Middle East, um, Eastern Europe. Yeah, Hungary, Hungarian or Hungary. So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Dee's your mom. Victor, you're back. Well, thank you, Victor. You haven't got any new material though. Why don't you go on AI? Ask AI to help you out with some material there, Victor. Angel, what's food? I don't really cook much, and I don't know if anybody really has ever told me they loved anything I made. So my son went to chef school. What's it called? Anyway, yeah, my son's a pretty good cook. So the only way to eat cooked cabbage is in sauerkraut. Yes, well that's when they made the cabbage rolls. Yeah, it was sauerkraut and cabbage rolls. Yeah, they put a lot of sauerkraut in it. So Dave is an expert with the microwave. I am indeed. Culinary school. There you go. Hey, Run, how you doing?
There's a channel comes to mind where artists come in to interview and perform like an open mic setting. There is a channel like that? What contained video you make, Grandpa? What kind of content do I make? I got all kinds of stuff on there. I walk every day and stream. I live stream from that walk, but I also do different things. I was sitting outside a little while ago, and I have 4 flags that I built, and I show you how to build those out of wood. I do other woodworking stuff, all kinds of stuff. Showed you how to fix a flat tire, as a matter of fact, plug a tire. So there's a lot of different things on my channel. You can't remember the name of that channel right now. That's all right. And I understand that. So Vortex, you're welcome. It was an honor to serve. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. The Air Force did more for me than I did for the Air Force, believe me. Soaring Army, we don't talk politics here, so I'm not going to say one way or another on that. Just, you want to talk politics, you want to talk about that, just move on to another channel. I'm sure there's lots and lots of people talking about it today. So, yeah, well, Angel, and that's why I put that video out there, because I think that we need to learn more. People need to learn more skills like that, how to fix stuff. So, yes, the old chair force. Absolutely, Fred. You're not going to hurt my feelings with that. That's fine. That's part of the reason I joined. You know, at least in the Air Force, they're smart enough to send their officers to war, not the enlisted people. So, you were Army, you figure out it was chair force. Well, yep. If you're Army, you love that chair force, especially when you got to call in close air support from the May-10s. Yeah, I don't know if you're a combat vet, but thank you for your service. Your service is much appreciated, obviously. But yeah, I don't know if you're a combat vet and you ever had to call an A-10 from the chair force, but probably be pretty important. The chair force would probably be pretty important. And I'm just messing with you. I'm just like you call it in the chair force. I'm just messing with you. So, you're a small channel, you only have 2.7K subs, but I hope it helps you. Well, dude, I've got less subs than you, Mike. So, we love 1% of the Air Force. The rest is chair force, didn't fly A-10s. Yeah, but they supported them, and like me, I trained the pilots. So, I trained the pilot. I was a altitude chamber tech. So, anyway. Don Runyon, my mother used to make something that was like the cabbage rolls, but it was called pigs in a blanket. Yeah, it's the same thing. No sauerkraut? Well, then it's not the same thing. That's what made the cabbage rolls. But pigs in a blanket, yeah. Well, I mean, some people call pigs in a blanket sausage wrapped or a pancake wrapped around sausage. That's pigs in a blanket too. So. Complete high school and currently studying forensics. Looking forward to getting into intelligence. Any tips? Man, I don't really have any tips for you, but you know, if that's what you really love to do, keep doing it, man. Keep doing it. So, come from a long line of boat people. My great grandparents were pirates. Everyone after that was in the Navy. All right, Fred. My brother is retired Navy, or was retired Navy. D's, all right. Don't know what you mean by that, but Mari, how you doing? Good to see you here. I can't read the chat because the printing on my shirt is like messing me up. Let's adjust the camera a little bit, and maybe I'll be able to read the chat a little bit better. Yeah, the chat's showing up right where the printing is on my shirt, so it's hard to read. Connor, how you doing today? Good to see you today. Cold? All right. Rainy Southern Quarter and get back into walking. Absolutely, you need to. Filipino for the pirate. Ducky knows what you meant there, D's. I don't like that name anyway, so I know what you're. Anyway. Granny, good to see you today. Glad you came by. I've been back from my walk for a while and been just kind of hanging out, chilling for a little while. Having a nice little conversation with my fam here. Got a lot of good people in my community, and I really appreciate every one of them coming every day. And that blue name up there, old Ducky, she's amazing. So, and there's another one, mainly off grid, my day one man. That's what I'll call you from now on, mainly. My day one man. Mainly off grid was there on day one, my very first walk I ever took. Day one. Now we're on day 145. And then he's also became a member of my channel, and I'm not recommending anybody to do that because I don't offer any benefits, but he was the first member of my channel too. So once I was able to offer memberships. Let's see. Welcome to the Jungle song stuck in my head. There you go, Angel. You're going to Columbus? All right, Mari. Welcome back, mainly. I do have a nice community. Actually, thank you. Thank you, Granny. I appreciate that. Good to be here. Yes, Matthew, it's always good to have you here. Yes, the A10 was the warthog. Yes. You all over the place? Absolutely, mainly. Got to get out there and support different channels. You got 2 dinosaur eggs. You know they're not real, but they're still pretty neat. Yeah, there you go. Absolutely, Ruby. Massive ammo. Yeah, okay. Mara, you have to go. All right, you'll be back. Come back tomorrow. I'll be live again in 22 hours. Doing that Rush Limbaugh thing. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Rush Limbaugh, but every day when he signed off, he said, we'll see you again in 21 hours. So, my goals for 2026 is just to continue to grow the channel. Get my butt back up to Ohio would be my number one goal. And I want to build a teardrop camper. So, there's things I want to do. They are real if you believe they're real. There you go. Rush was awesome. He was a good entertainer. He was indeed. Stepdad loves Rush. Lost Cause. I don't know. What's up with it? It's not coffee stains. It's your mom. Oh, let's see. Vortex, look up AI and a company name. I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Mike. Yes, come up north and visit mainly. Absolutely. Absolutely. Angry man. What's my position? There you go. That's my position on breast implants. What do you think of that position, huh? Does that answer your question, angry man? Didn't expect any kind of wit from this old son of a gun today, did you? You have to write that down. I have no idea what you're talking about, Mike, to be honest with you. So your statement is true. Most people don't know. So they're an AI company? Oh, okay. I'm not, I don't want to say, I don't know. I'm not super concerned with AI, but 9K Blazer, we don't talk religion or politics here. You want to do that? Move on to another channel. Jackson Martin, you'll subscribe to me? Well, I appreciate that very, very much. Okay, nothing to see here. All right. The only engineering job is SpaceX. All right. Gasoline prices, I hope so. I hope all the prices come down every day. Everything, even stuff that's cheap. Hopefully Dollar Tree will go back to being Dollar Tree instead of $1.50 and up tree. I used to love Dollar Tree. Now you actually, I mean, you used to be able to go and just everything you picked up was $1. You knew it was going to be $1. Now you got to watch what you're picking up because sometimes stuff's like $5 in there. So, yeah, the old $20 tree. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, these coffee cups came from the Dollar Tree. This nasty, dirty old dish towel I got here, it came from Dollar Tree. I got all kinds of stuff that came from Dollar Tree. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, it does right now. Hopefully things will get better. All right, yeah, I said I was going to end at 2 hours, and then we're sitting at 2 hours and 12 minutes now, so definitely gone over the 2 hours. You guys are fantastic. Love having you here. Love doing this, and golly, I haven't even been looking at the likes. We're up to 70 likes. Oops, disconnected for a second there. SpaceX is cool. Elon Musk is smart. Also, all right. They used to work together and created what they sold to Amazon, a little company called PayPal. Yes, they did. Ducky, we'll see you later. Thank you so much for being here. Lisa, thank you. You've been so lazy. Get your butt up, Lisa. Get up and do something today. You enjoyed your time. Well, thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Fred, thank you for coming along. Appreciate you. Hopefully you liked and subscribed to the channel. Definitely check out some of my videos. Everybody go watch a couple of my videos today. Except for you, Lisa. You need to get busy. Go watch a couple of my full-length videos. There's a couple of real short ones on there. Just watch them, comment on them. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get my watch hours up, but I appreciate everybody coming along today. You all are fantastic, too kind to me. And I will see you again tomorrow in about 22 hours. All right? Peace.